Hello guys, welcome back. I will be introducing a new temperature sensor that will be STS21, and for that we need to visit the website controleverything.com, and here we have to search on for this particular sensor, and let's see what we got here. And regarding the features, first of all we need to search, and it's a high accuracy temperature sensor with plus minus 0.2 degrees Celsius of accuracy and precision, and also more features here, and you can also add to cart or purchase the sensor from this website right from here. Also, for this video tutorial I will be interfacing the high accuracy temperature sensor STS21 with a BeagleBone Black, and the software platform will be a C language code. For that we need to go to resource tab, and here we have the C code sample onto the screen, and we can download it as a zip file right from here. Also, we can get the code from github.com, and the concerned repository there will be control everything community. Now let's have a look over the hardware connections we need to put up together, and let's proceed. Well, for the hardware connection setup, the first thing we require is the BeagleBone Black, which you are able to see on my screen. And this here is an I2C shield for the BeagleBone Black. Now this is available on the website controleverything.com, and the real reason we are using this shield is to make connections easier with other I2C devices. So for that, what do we require is to gently place this I2C shield over the BeagleBone Black and make a connection just like that. For the power up setup, we require two things. The first is a mini USB cable just like this, and gently insert it over here. It is very useful to power up the BeagleBone Black. Now to power up the I2C shield, we require a 5-volt adapter, which you are able to see on my screen, and gently insert it here. Now for an option for the internet connection, there are two mediums. The first is an Ethernet cable or a LAN cable, and the second is this, a wireless nano USB adapter. Now this here is our high accuracy temperature sensor STS21, and this here is a connecting cable. Now make the connection among the sensor and the cable, and make sure that the ground terminal for the sensor should be connected to the ground wire of the cable, and similarly to the ground of I2C shield. As we are done with the hardware connections, we need to have a look upon the interfacing code. Regarding the interfacing code, first of all we need to log into github.com, and after that we need to search on for the repository that will be control everything community. And here we go, we have the sensor that is STS21, and this comes the C code. Let's have a look over the instructions we need to pursue first. First of all we need to set up the BeagleBone Black, and it is on the instructions are on this link, beaglebone.org. When I open it, you can see a lot of steps that need to be taken care of before the procedure of the code. First, after the setting, we need to download or pull the code onto the BeagleBone Black, and this is the command for the compilation, and this is for the running of C code. Please do it carefully. Then we have the C code in front of you. It's a .c extension file. In code, we notice that we have included some of the header files and the libraries, and in the void main function, we are going to check whether the I2C bus is going to open or not, and the address of the sensor that is connected is 0x4a. Now we are going to send a temperature measurement command, no hold master mode, that will be 0xf3. In the writing section, we have 1 second for the sleep. After that, we need to read data from the sensor. It's a general read for 2 bytes for the temperature data, and then we have the conversion of the data takes place, and we have used a formula which is clearly mentioned in the data sheet for STS21. At the end, we have the output data onto the screen, which is the temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit. So this is how the code looks like. Now let's see how it works. Alright, now this is very interesting part, which is to show the practicality of the code, and in this stuff we need to copy the entire code as you can see on my screen, and after that we need to open up the terminal for the BeagleBone Black, and here we have to create a new file. .c will be the extension, and here we need to paste the entire code, and after that we need to save it. Now for the compilation, this is the command we need to go through, and here we are, and now run it. The code has been compiled successfully, and for the compilation step, this is the command we need to go through, and to run the code, this is the command as you can see, and we have the temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit. When I again run it, we have almost the same temperature, but instead when I apply my finger over the sensor and run the command, you can see the change in temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit, and this is a significant change and this is how the sensor responds. Now let's have a look over some of the benefits and the applications regarding this part. The STS-21 offers superior performance and reliability. The plus minus 0.2 degree Celsius temperature specification allows for implementation of the STS-21 in applications with high demands on temperature accuracy. The other features includes fully calibration, digital output, I2C interface, low power consumption, excellent long-term stability. Due to these, the applications are consumer goods, automotive, HVAC, and a lot more. Well, you can have this sensor and you can purchase it from controleverything.com, and you can get the code from resource tab. From this site, you can download the code as zip file. Also, you can get the code from github.com, and the repository there is Control Everything Community. In the end, I would like to make it clear that if you have any doubt regarding any part of this sensor or video, you can have your queries on controleverything.com, and you can post your comments on the community page on this website. For articles and blogs, you can have a look over on instructables.com. And to subscribe more video tutorials like this, you can have a look over our YouTube channel. In the end, I hope you enjoyed this video and had a good one yourself. Thanks a lot for watching.